I'd like to welcome you all back from lunch. And my name is Melinda Fohn-Sundell. I've been associated with SIANI since the beginning. We'll be moderating this afternoon. We have a very packed schedule. Each roundtable discussion group has 4.2 minutes to give their conclusions, so there isn't much time for discussion. But I'd like to remind you to first turn in the written work to the SIANI Secretariat, but also that it's very important, the suggestions that are made in the annual meeting, because they have a lot to do with giving us a mandate to work in different areas. So very important that you got all your ideas down. Okay, so maybe we can start with the reporting back from the roundtable discussion now. Which group would like to go first? Since you're sitting closest to the front, who's your spokesperson? Okay. You have to have a mic, sorry. There we go.
Excellent, thank you. My name is Elin Wehler, I'm from CV. We didn't do the voting, we just did a consensus approach, very Swedish style. So we have a mission statement that reads that we want to initiate an interdisciplinary group of working on the subject of improved nutrition, gathering knowledge focused on practice, and practical knowledge for the network, focusing especially on youth, smallholders, and agri-entrepreneurs. So the idea here is really to focus on the target group that said they used the network mainly for practice. And to narrow it down a little bit, we suggest to have traditional knowledge harvesting, crop and seed biodiversity, including biofortified crops, and to review landscape support systems and not forget about that in the practice part.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, you earned a minute there. You can give it to the next table here behind you. I believe it is, who's Katarina? Yep, we're moving back in the room.
Okay, my name is Katarina Eriksson. I represent Tetra Laval, Food for Development, so I'm private sector. Well, first of all, I think we all agree that SIANI is already doing a fantastic job. So for some of the stickers, we just said continue doing this and that and whatever is done already.
That's a mandate also. Yeah.
But we try to be a bit more innovative than that. Our mission statement, one sentence: make nutrition a cross-cutting issue and bring in all stakeholders' perspectives, including consumers. And I think a little bit inspired by one of the presentations, the lady from Indonesia, talking about how things may not seem at first sight to be related, but they actually are, made us think that this is what it is with nutrition. It actually comes into about everything we do. Yeah. The ideas that got the most number of red dots, a thematic area could be, there's a suggestion, on consumer demand, influencing nutrition outcomes. And we had a lot of discussions around, actually, we can...
Yeah, but we have to move along.
Well, move along, okay.
Okay.
The next point, make new innovations. Innovations we talked a lot about. Make new innovations and knowledge of new innovations available. And here examples of micronutrients, additives, fortification, products, promoting family improvements in micronutrition through cultivation. And we've talked about fortification. Influencing Swedish government to focus more on nutrition. and the points that had the maximum number of blue dots. Here also again, consumer demand, not new, but maybe more focus needed on that. Map and analyze best practices for labeling good nutrition globally and produce analysis and policy options. And finally, blockchain, which means, in short, using information technology to provide access of information for a number of various reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
To do with nutrition.
Yeah, to do with nutrition.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you have group numbers or anything, but you're next.
Oh, yeah, thank you, thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Anna from Group 5. Oh, I should have dressed better today. I'm from SIDA. I work with water resources management and sanitation. And in our group, we had a really nice discussion. I just want to read some of the points that were discussed or emphasized. Urban agriculture, expert groups on nutrition, gender issues, food labs, again, urban and agriculture, the importance of communicating results to policymakers and stakeholders, highly relevant. And our mission statement reads as this: SIANI should aim to continue its work on nutrition, tackling inequalities, with a greater focus on global growing urbanization demands, and taking into consideration the availability of urban nutrients and research and innovation. So we have a new word, urban nutrients.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, and then behind you there, the next one. Okay, who's Eva, somebody at your table? Come on, don't vote now. Ladies. Okay, well, go to the table behind then. Go to the next table if they're not ready. Karin. You get to jump up.
Oops.
Yeah, that's our test to see if you're fit for the job.
So my name is Karin Höök and I'm representing NIRAS. For those who don't know, NIRAS is a consultancy company and is often boxed like a private sector actor. I would say it's like a hybrid organization, more facilitating and coordinating different kind of projects with different stakeholders.
Okay, time for free advertising is up. Now to the group.
So we're very into this stakeholder collaboration, yes.
Thank you.
So the mission statement is to stress outreach for cross-sector approaches. And we think it's very important with supporting policy to promote this and to reach the nutrition targets, So everything must be based also in policies to get resources and so on and give space to be able to act. And maximum red dots, it was a value chain facilitation from production to consumption with a cross-sector approach. And we also had a lot of red dots for multifunctional landscape, and this was about cross-sector approach in the area of forestry and agriculture, agroforestry. And most blue dots had focus on youth, the new generation, awareness raising, evidence-based policy analysis. And it's not just about research, it's also about experience-based expertise here. And we also stress the importance of connecting production and consumption again. And one concrete example is also to have biodiversity in the production and connect that to consumption and to have a better nutrition. That's it.
Thank you. Very good. Yeah, that's good. Now that's what I like to see, initiative. Yeah. Since I don't know the numbers of the groups. Okay.
Hello, my name is Didier Mouilamye. I'm a master's student at SLU. So from the group 3, we also valued what has been achieved by SIANI in terms of network building. So the mission statement, we said that is to valorize SIANI's role as a connector between multiple diverse actors and strengthen its outreach. So we talked about reaching out to the government and private sector. So the red dots, we rated, the first one is to advise government, and the other one is to strengthen the link to the youth and help funders to identify organizations for Swedish support. Yeah, we also talked about spreading scientifically anchored information. And lastly, to involve the private sector for increased knowledge. So yeah, we also rated the blue dots, which talk more on the innovative component. So yeah, we talked about supporting agro-biodiversity initiatives, yeah, and to reach out to people responsible for school meals. Yeah, so and lastly, the importance of research as foundation for action and improved nutrition. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. Very good. That's great. Okay. Furthest back. Oh, good. That's what I like. The young one. That's right. They move.
Hello, my name is Linnea. I'm also a student at SLU studying agricultural food science. And I was with a passionate group of people way back. And we ended up in 4 different clusters. We were talking about networking, policies, education, and food culture. And as many of you others have been talking about also, we emphasize that SIANI is already working a lot and doing very good job at networking and bringing together different sectors and working for fact-based policy decisions. And we want to see more of that. We further discussed education and in a quite wide range in both like encouraging and enforcing young entrepreneurs into maybe putting more focus on integrating more food-based education into the school systems and the curriculum. And lastly, we were talking about food culture and how the importance of creating dietary habits and food cooking and also like sharing meals. What's the bigger picture of food culture? So we couldn't really decide on one of these, so we decided to cluster them all together and came up with continuing the SIANI process cross-sectorial networking to influence policy and education to highlight food culture for improved nutrition.
Very good. Thank you. You can give it to the next.
I think everybody's done, no?
Okay. Now, yeah, we're ready over here.
Hi, I'm here representing Table 6, a very engaged and passionate group. I am Maria Bellerano from SIDA, and we have also a vision statement, nutrition in all for all, and our mission statement would be to be a global catalyst advocating for and stimulating engagement on nutrition issues by collaborating with a broad range of organizations, individuals, and stakeholders. In terms of the red dots, there was a very enriched discussion, difficult to, so we try to make we put here in order of how many red dots and how many blue dots. So the first thing was to put nutrition higher on the development agenda and raise awareness about the effects of investments in nutrition, bring actors together and across sectors to facilitate dialogue, and in order to do those, simplify the message for different entry points, agriculture, health, public health, other things. Connect information about malnutrition directly to agricultural networks, increase activities related to addressing agricultural resilience, increases disasters and situations. increasing and disaster situations, and training for a continuation activities on information and dissemination and provision of guidelines. In terms of the blue points for innovation, the first one was to put more attention to innovative urban agriculture issues, to have a program to mentor young professionals, to have programs to improve acceptability of micronutrients-enriched products, and to use and bring the top on the global local competences on issues concerning malnutrition. And in terms of what puts this together, it was knowledge is power and sharing is power.
Thank you very much. Very good. Okay. Now, I hope I've covered all the groups here. I think I have. No group feels left out. We have a group online that has been chatting and interacting with Katja. So she's going to present, I believe you have Ghana and Congo on the line, okay?
So that was our first webinar interactive experience with people from online, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody who is watching us from online and also who, of course, joined our conversation. And I hope that we will have bigger groups in the future, because it really gives us an opportunity to include our members into conversation who live in Africa or in Asia and who cannot attend the meeting in Stockholm. So thank you so much, Gloria and Tony, for joining this interactive webinar. And the points that we put forward are to promote the link between the WASH and the nutrition, that nutrition has to be factored better in breeding programs, that it is necessary to collect nutritional status data on a provincial level and the level of municipalities to provide policy solutions that are tailored to particular municipalities and areas, because the problems are different in can be different in one country on depending on the municipality or problems people live in. The next one is to create platforms for nutrition knowledge and information sharing that is collected locally, like in Africa by African institutions. And innovative point is to connect nutrition with social security, because it's not possible to provide better nutritional status if people don't have social security. And another very interesting innovative point is to capitalize on indigenous vegetables and investing in better value chain development for the indigenous vegetables and women entrepreneurs. So that was it. Thank you so much, and thank you for listening. And of course, I hope that we will run much more of this interactive online discussions.
Thank you. Very good. And thank you.